Oké, üdvözlök mindenkitől itt a Hogwarts Legacy végigjátszásában. Folytassuk is ott, ahol abba hagytuk. Ó, sállal, nagyon magányak vagyunk. De ugye seprűt kell venni. Illetve az upgrade-et. Ezzel.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, Arthur Vogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again.
Well, of course.
It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Beszéljünk immár a Reyes-szel. Hol az anyjában van? Azt a kurva eget. Idáig el kell jönni? Hát ez nem túl fasz amúgy. Ezek a repülősdik nem nekünk valók. Szerintem azt mutatja azt. Itt van egy chest. Ó, de továbbra sincs varázslatunk. Hova akarsz vinni? Jó, oda.
Revelio.
Gombákat fölszedjük. Van egy gyors utaláspont.
Revelio.
You there? Can you help me?
Nem. Ahany.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Persze.
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. Do I care? No. I say I'm the best and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record.
Don't be kurázsi a csajba, olyan bizalom. A legjobb, érted?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Na, 3-4 órára megvan a...
I'd say that was acceptable.
Oh. Nyolc per 20, hát az elég gyenge.
Now that's more like it. Made it.
Miért áll meg? Ezt nem én csináltam, csak szólok.
I'm getting the hang of this. Now that's more like it.
Geci meg már! Isten barma, hát. Nem lesz meg. Pont a megtorpanások miatt. Egyet se hibáztam, de nem lesz meg. Fű, bazd meg.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? Wouldn't want to be known as the slowest Slytherin now, would you?
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
Nem értem, hogy de én ez az egész irányítással, a seprűs irányítással nem vagyok kibékülve. Miért? Nézd meg, és most is. Ugyanúgy, mint az előbb. Tehát elmegy mellettem, akkor is megáll. Egy nyomom előre az analógot.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Missed it.
Ó, bazd meg. Túl hamar húztam fel az orrát. Ezt már úgy elbasztam, mint annak a rendje, mindegy, most már.
Made it.
Sem most is megábazni. Á, mindegy.
Now that's more like it. Brilliant.
Ebbe sem ment bele, mert minek?
I'd say that was acceptable.
Még rosszabb lesz, mint az előző. Bizony.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition. What do you say? Wouldn't want to be...
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
Ó, nézzük. Látod? Tehát már itt hátrányba kerülök. Megint megállt. Kihagytuk.
Close enough. Brilliant.
Nem baj.
I'm getting the hang of this. Missed it.
Miért mizd?
I'd say that was it. Now that's more like it.
Hát, 2.30 nem tudok jobbat. 2.26 kellene, úgyhogy nem hibázunk.
Seems my record remains untouched. What do you say? Wouldn't want to be...
I'm ready to give it another.
Good.
Good. Ki kell tapasztalni ezt is.
Made it. Excellent. That wasn't planned.
Isten bassza meg!
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant. Tehát aminek neki akarok menni, azt kikerülöm, és veszitek egy rakat időt.
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant.
Whoa.
I'd say that was acceptable. Now that's more like it. Lost.
Hú. Akkor nem lett volna itt se meg. Ha nem hibázok, akkor se.
Seems my record remains... What do you say? Wouldn't want to be... No...
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
Hát addig semmi már nem lesz. Nem idegeskedünk.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Jaj, tudok gyorsítani.
Excellent.
Ó. Ki ne hagyd.
I'd say that was acceptable. Not close enough.
Vazd meg! Hogy tanuljuk meg a pályát. Hello! Geci!
Made it.
Megint megállt. Én veszek meg, ha ezt értem.
Brilliant.
Ott van. Ennyi.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Adjál már a hülyeséget, de. Hogsmeade.
The weeks now.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself.
Öröm velem együtt dolgozni.
I do hope I am. You'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Persze. Jó, na ez is megvan. Hamarabb, mint gondoltam, ezt nem is többet fogunk vele kínlódni. De idő kis nem tudjuk. Collect troll buggies, professor. Cast Despuzo on a leviated enemy. Depuzo, a leviated enemy. Melyik a Depuzo? Az nem lesz nehéz. Jó, hát akkor kimegyünk a World Map-be. Ott mindig vannak enemik. Tudtam én. Nem arra gondoltam, azt nem tudok megleviatálni.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Hát de megcsináltam. Ez miért nem volt jó? Jaj, de Istenem. Tudtam én, hogy itt lesznek gondok. Na ez viszont látjátok, ez már bosszant. Hogy ez mondjuk miért nem volt neki jó. De most egy kurva nem sok anyja nincs.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend. Confringo! Accio! Capulso!
Akkor melyik a levitációs, bazd meg? Ja, a levi... Ja.
Leviosa! Depulso! Yes!
Ja. Cseréljük vissza. Sőt, nem ezt ide. És... Hogwarts map. Hát azért azt hittem egyszerűbben fog menni. Igen, a levitációs varázslat az más, mint amire én gondoltam. Még ezt se értem, hogy ez is felleviatálja az ellenfelet.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not be...
So knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious. Based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills. And you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold...
Jó, öcsi, mennyit bíz dumálni, bazd meg, mutasd meg azt a kurva varázslatot. Kurva nagy dolgok várnak rám, persze. Deskendo.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Ez mit csinál? Csak kipróbálásból.
Excellent. I think you have it. At some point you must stop preparing. And put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Jó van. No. Nézzünk új, akkor ugye ezt a Dédelen Krisztálba sem tudjuk, mert ugye nincsen meg a varázslatunk. Úgyhogy Beast Class. Menjünk ide. Ha. Akkor itt is lesznek assignmentsek. Na, kezdjük.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting.
Aztán Mary Poppins.
Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Me? The bus petting brush is used to nurture a magical beast.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Ja, ezt kéne oda rakni.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
Very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Valamit a hiúzok.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Persze, 2 moments. If you want.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly.
Ó, még ebből is tudunk betevőket szerezni?
Torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Jó van, nem fogunk beleavatkozni, jó van.
As bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control?
Valaki adja sőt az
Professor
állatokat.
Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years.
Nem is 15 éves, hanem 5 éves.
Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Hasonlóak vagyunk. Kellemes meglepi.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Ó, egy griff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Igen.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you?
Egyszer nyitok a bizalmat,
How exactly did you
akkor mindig velünk lesz.
paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well.
Igen, a professzor is
Seems to
említett.
imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Valamire készülnek?
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Aztán elkísérette. Lett egy talent pontunk. Mire költsük? Már költöttünk. Ez a Dark Arts. Ó, ez adja meg az alhomórát. Alahamahomórát. Akkor meg fogjuk csinálni a mellékküldit is. Ezeket volna kezdeni. Alohomórával. De mentsünk is már egyet.
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there.
Persze, mi mentettük meg őket.
My recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Mit szeretnél?
Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Upsi.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of
Revelio.
demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation.
Nevünk megelőzött.
Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
On you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Allahomohora. Ez mi? Jó, akkor egyenlően lehet használni az Alohomorát, ha megtaláljuk. Hol a faszon az Alohomora? Beszarsz.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Jaj! Jó.